armed interceptor may have fired hundreds of rounds on the range, but it's possible they'll never discharge a weapon in the field.
Oh, please show yourself!
Last year, police in Britain fired their guns just 7 times in the course of duty. But every armed interceptor knows that today could be the day that they'll be forced to pull the trigger.
Clear behind. On me!
It's late in the evening near Dipton.
Could you just ask him, we have additional authority to draw distraction devices should we need to enter the premises to save life?
And Paul Jackson has just received authority to open the safe in his armed response vehicle and break out his Heckler & Koch assault rifle. Jacko needs to move fast. A man is alleged to have assaulted someone with pepper spray and a machete.
There's not much of this bill for comfort, is there?
Locked and loaded. The interceptor is on the road, and he may have more to contend with than a blade and a can of pepper spray.
There's also further intelligence coming in that he has several weapons at his home address, including a gas-powered pistol. So we're just making our way up there now, and we'll put a containment on the house and try and negotiate a peaceful surrender.
These are the situations interceptors train for.
I suppose you get a bit of a nervous energy. You never know what you're going to get, but not nerves. You quite enjoy it.
Jacko is a bronze commander. That means he reports to silver and gold in the control room. But in the field, he's the daddy.
Bronze just pulling up on scene. One of you go around the back. Well, if you both go around the back, send Jamie round the front. Which house? This one that's in darkness.
They believe the suspect owns numerous weapons. So, protected by a bulletproof shield, Jacko leads officers to the house to make their presence known.
Police! Anybody in the building, come out now!
Come back out, Wells. Is it locked?
Intel puts the suspect inside the house, but it's as quiet as the grave. Jacko updates Silver.
If he's in there, he'll have heard the knocking.
Then catches up with the officers at the rear.
Have you got a shield?
Yes, the window. I've got the shield. I'll put the window.
Just check the door while you're on and on, mate.
With Jacko's rifle trained on the window, firearms officers edge into the back garden behind their shields.
I've got the window hills. Is it locked?
Yeah. Oh, please! You in the building, show yourself!
Jacko's nervous about the broken window.
Okay, if it's locked, just come back out, mate, just in case it's the other side of them blinds.
With only a blind between cops and a room potentially containing an armed man, they keep their guns trained on the broken window. Still no response. Now it's a frustrating wait for control to greenlight a break-in, and everyone is on edge. Finally, after an hour of waiting,
TSC or receiving?
a response from control.
Yes.
Yeah, with regard to progressing this, I'm authorising a limited entry.
The door's going down.
Have you got your goggles, mate? If he's got pepper spray.
The suspect allegedly owns several weapons.
Yeah.
So when the door goes in,
Breach.
Jacko orders the team to hang back.
Don't go any further.
Good.
Oh, please! Come to the front door with your hands in the air now! Oh, please! Come to the front door with your hands in the air now!
We've stood and listened. There's no verbal response. We can't hear anything coming from within. But just to confirm, the front door was locked from the inside. The door was locked from the inside. The keys on the inside. So that's adding a bit more weight to the theory that he's actually in there and hiding. Is he hiding from us, or is he lying in wait for us? We don't know, so we've got to be careful. So the dog lad's prepping the camera on the dog. We'll put the dog through to search the house.
The dog unit is trained for this, but that doesn't make it any easier to send a police dog into the unknown with a potentially violent suspect.
Yeah, off you go, mate.
They follow police dog Rico's movements via a live link to his collar cam.
Straight back downstairs.
The suspect is alleged to have committed assault with a machete and a can of pepper spray tonight.
Front room telly, couch.
But after Rico searches all accessible parts of the house,
Right, drop back, lads, drop back. Give him hills, out.
he doesn't appear to be inside.
Out! Downstairs now! Downstairs now!
The suspect is on site. He may have been hiding in the loft. Rifles are instantly locked on the front door.
Put your hands on your head.
Hills, out the road.
He's close enough for taser,
Keep your hands on your head. Do exactly.
and Jacko takes that less lethal option.
Hills, step back, mate. Hills, step back. Walk outside. Hands on your head. Outside now. Stop there.
Stop.
Turn away from us. Drop down to your knees. Now. Do it now.
Kneel down. Keep your hands on your head. Don't move.
Yeah. If you move you when you're going to get tasered, do you understand? Do as you say and you'll be fine.
With a crowd of officers armed to the teeth, the suspect takes the sensible option, and he's soon in cuffs.
TFC from OFC.
It's a textbook operation from Bronze without a shot fired.
Male matching the description has been arrested without incident.
Inside,
So I'm looking for the CS primarily and the machete as described.
it doesn't take long till they find some weapons.
That'll be the pistol. He's got knives just lying around. That's the sort of thing he's keeping in his bedroom. You know, he's got a little mini armoury in here that he could have a go at us with. I think tonight we've been quite fortunate that he's given himself up, really, because it could have ended a whole lot differently. If he'd have come at one of us or one of them, it would have been a completely different outcome, I think.
The man with the blades and gas pistol in his bedroom was charged with assault and possessing an offensive weapon. He was sent to prison for 10 months